This recording is going to teach you how to use the online double replacement virtual lab website. The very first thing that you need to know about the website, or about accessing this, is if you're doing this on an iPad, you need to use Google Chrome browser. If you use Safari browser, it will not work. So if you do not have that, go to self-service and download the Google browser for your iPad. If you're doing this on a computer, it will work for just about any browser that you have. Okay, so first thing you can do is you can either go to the Schoology and click the link that's there for the 5 droppers experiments, or you can come here and you can just simply Google 5 droppers, and the very first thing that pops up will be the case of the 5 droppers experiment. Okay, so once you go ahead and click that, you'll get this screen right here. All right, and so essentially what this is you have different combinations of chemicals that you're going to put into these little circles that are down here. And so, for example, let's say I wanted to mix potassium carbonate with lead nitrate. I would tap or click the dropper for potassium carbonate, and if I move it, I'm going to move it down here to where it's with potassium, where it lines up with potassium nitrate. And then I'm going to tap again, and when I do that, you'll see that little drop go into the circle. Okay. Then I need to do the other chemical here, which is potassium nitrate. So I'm going to click back on the droppers again, get the potassium nitrate dropper to go, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to put that in there as well. Now I've mixed those two, and so we want to see now if a reaction happens. So we're looking at it on a white background now. You can use these arrows on the bottom to go ahead and add a black background so you can see what's going on there, or shade completely or not. Okay, and you'll see that in this particular case, it turned white there, which tells us that we have a white precipitate that was made. So in my data table, we would go ahead and we would write white PPT. If we don't have anything in the hole, we would write NR for no reaction. Okay? A number of things that you can possibly put in there would be gas bubbles, white precipitates, yellow precipitates, or black or gray precipitates. You might see some of those, you might see none of those. Okay? You're going to go ahead and you're going to try to do all of the combinations that are on the data table in your virtual lab, which are less than what they have in this entire simulation. Okay, but you won't see all the combinations in one screen. In order to get another screen or other combinations of chemicals, you might have to go over here on the right and click New Problem. Okay, and if you click New Problem, you will get a whole set. If you go through them all, it says you've done all the combinations. You just click OK, and you can go through them again and find the combinations that you need. Okay, that's all there is to it. Go ahead and take care of that. You can monkey around. There's a few other things that you can do with it, but that is the basic way of using this particular app.